Hey there, Heather Ho there, Swift Cutter Diving. Welcome you to another ASG Golf video. We are finishing up the 42,000s version of the 2024 stuff for the tour. The winner of this match between Scott Plank and Zach Johnson will get a trip to Augusta for the year-end tournament, and whoever takes second will be in that runner-up tournament coming up next weekend. Just to give you a list of names of competitors who have competed and have won. You have Ben Hogan, Kerry Middlecoff, Jim Ferrier, Porky Oliver, Sam Snead, Phil Mickelson, Dutch Harrison, Tiger Woods, Joe Tanessa, Brian Wilson, and Vijay Singh. So the winner of this will be from the 2000s. By the way, it'll be a split of 8-4. 8 guys from the 40s winning and 4 guys from the 2000s winning. Whoever ends up in second place will join Boo Weekley, Ernie Els, Lloyd Mangrum, Chad Campbell, Chick Harper, Bubba Watson, Bob Hamilton, David Toms, Anthony Kim, and Tony Pena in the runner-up tournament. And also will be joined by Fit Gessie. The reason why is because Gessie won last year in the 2024 tournament at Augusta, and the rule is because he's a past winner, he is given a spot in the runner-up tournament at worst. If he did take second place or first place in a tournament, for that matter, he would automatically qualify for Augusta. I think we're one of the runner-up spots if we took second. Well, that's what we got. So who will win, Scott Plank or Zach Johnson? Let's take a look at the bracket. Scott Plank, his first match was for Shelley Rayfield and basically crushed it against Camila Villegas in the second round. It was stop and go for a while, but for Plank won. Then he took on Lou Worsham, who had a bit of a lead, but Plank was up by 2 with 4 left. Worsham won on 15 and 18 to force a playoff, and the third playoff hole for Plank won. And then against Ed Fergo, he had a good back nine after a shitty front nine by his standards. And then he faced Lloyd Mangrum, who was the last runner-up to try to turn second into first. But Plank did well in the back nine. And in the semifinals against Ellsworth Fines, he made a massive comeback. Fines was up by 4 for the front nine. Fines missed a key 6-foot putt that would have won him the hole and made him 5 up. Plank took advantage, winning on 10, 13, and 15 to go down by 1. Fines won on 16 in the rocky hole, and then Plank had to win on 17 at St. Andrews and 18 at Pebble Beach to make it to the playoff, which he did, and he won the first playoff hole. One of the comebacks of the year, if not. By the way, Zach Johnson, how did he get here? Well, he faced Thomas Bjorn. He had a tough back nine, but won on 18 to stay away from the playoff. Second round against Scott McCarron. Better greetings, better pizza. Only gave McCarron 1 hole. Papa John's. Hi, John. Bud Holscher only gave up 1 hole against him. And then he took on Fred Funk. Oh, we have the funk. Gotta get that funk. So his back nine was pretty good too. And in the quarterfinals against Flory Von Donk, the back nine worked out so well. And yesterday against Chris DeMarco, he was fighting it. It was a dogfight. DeMarco had to win on 18 to force a playoff, with Zach Johnson won on the first playoff hole. So both these guys have gone through 19 holes yesterday. The first hole from Royal Melbourne, which is one of the main courses, because when Jason Day won it, we then put a course in Australia and put that in the rotation. For Plank, cutting it, and he hits the Cobra. Zach Johnson, the putt. For Plank, nice job from the puncher, as the cat is trying to interrupt my train of thought. Johnson for the hole. Misses by a few feet. For Plank for par. Missed. Johnson will win it. Sorry about that, but a certain cat is trying to interrupt everything. Are you praying into my microphone? I'm spoiled. I would hold you, but I've got things to do. I'll put you down. There we go. Sorry about that. Second hole from Muirfield. Oh, he drove it. Oh, he almost drove it to the green, literally. He's 39 away. For plank. We tried to drive it, but he can't afford the water. And he does that. Well, Johnson knows what he's going to do. Excellent. He knew he had to bump and grind and make sure that it wasn't too bad. For par, he can do plank. But he just does it in one. So Zach Johnson off to a fast start. So we basically have for Plank and Johnson both with great back nines to forcing. On 9 from Royal County Down in Ireland. A mistake by Zach Johnson with the tee shot. The Plank puts it 305. Second shot, Johnson. Does that for Plank. Zach Johnson. That for Plank. For par. So at least Zach Johnson has to hit. From quarter line, up at really careful. For Plank, they both hit the bunker. But hey, you do what you do. For par, yeah. Johnson should be able to half the hole. He does. Under 5 for Pine Valley. Start the Plank. Oh, yes. Johnson up and over, wide right. Start for Plank. To the right hand side, okay. Zach Johnson up and over, and they didn't get much clearer on that one. For Plank, going perpendicular for birdie. Aww. Oh! 50-50 chance, and he flipped it. So for Plank, we'll have to lose the hole. On to the Belfry, one of the best courses, and maybe a course coming up next year. Who knows? For Plank, up and over, he does that. Up and over here. For birdie. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, come on. Avoid the bunker. Yeah. For birdie. I don't know why he did. I think he was hoping for the Plank to botch it. Yeah, I think he was trying to try something for Plank to win the hole. My God, the one number that he needed to fuck up on. And for Plank, he flipped it. As for Plank lost momentum or not after that mistake on 7 on the 8 shot. Apart. I believe that got in. That's a key shot. Nothing? Thank you for that. So without that make for Plank, he was down by 4. And Johnson on 9 at Turnberry, right down the center. It's got the Plank. Like that. Next shot, up and over ish. Johnson, yeah. English courses with their winds and all that are not as easy to describe as American courses. And yes, down to the plank. Apart. No. There's the plank. Now, the person who's hitting makes comeback. So through the first 9, Johnson won on 1, 2, and 6 for plank on 9. So Sam Johnson could do it again. He was down by 3. Is this going to be another chance and turning point for comeback? So Johnson goes back. Now remember, the loser doesn't necessarily, it's game over. You go to the runner-up tournament. You just have a chance. And then you have a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance? Yeah, you get a 50-50 chance of getting to the show in Augusta. Johnson will play. 60 pass for blank for par. No! Johnson? He botched it. And can't get it back up by 3. Exactly the turning point on the belly bunion. I know that you think, does he mean belly button? I wish I knew. I wish that was. Over playing, he had to hack it. Well, Soul 2 did sack, so for playing doesn't mean like that. You have a long cut. Johnson? No, that's not so bad. For playing for par. Might as well cut. Johnson for the hole. Ah, just short. For playing? He made a mistake. And Johnson will now be up to 3. Give Johnson. For playing. Apart. Nope. For the hook. Now 4 up for 64. That's fine. Up and over the water. He's got it. Nice shot. This is one of the holes that he's going to always brag. That means he has to move to the other side. Yep, if he's red, well, technically you gotta move. I think that it's good that he's red. The flank can platform 21. Got it! The flank's one with a user. Ah! 3 down with lots of play. So he's got a chance. Nice shot there. Up and over. Oh, it slid back, but it didn't slide back that much, so that's kind of good for Saki. For birdie. Nice shot there for Tony. Critical shot. Johnson needs 3. He makes it. Well, for Plank is upset because now Zach Johnson may have done it. Zach Johnson is on the fairway. For a better angle. As Riviera. Up and over. Beautiful. And Zach Johnson is that. Beautiful. For birdie. Yep. He does. It's not over yet. So for Planks now has to win 16, 17, 18 to force a playoff. Last time, yesterday, it was 17 and 18. At Punta Milta. Up and over. Off the rocks. If Zach can stay clean, which he does, yes he does. He hits the rocks but hit the fairway too. I was going to say, if he stays clean, then there's no way he's going to fuck this up. Looks like we are not going to see 17 at St. Andrews or 18 at Pebble Beach. Bogey? No. For the match. Better! Scott Johnson crushes Scott for planking the fine powder. Just like that. Scott Johnson. Let's do Augusta. For Plank, we'll have a second chance come next week when we get to the runners up thing. So the lines for Plank only won on 9 and 13, so Zach had basically screwed for Plank. I mean, for Plank, it looked like it was going to make a massive comeback just like yesterday. Don't count him out, but Zach Johnson just crushed him. From pillar to post, how about some toast? So anyway, Zach Johnson wins. He will go to Augusta. For Plank, will be in the runner-up tournament. We are going to set that up right now. We have to set up a stroke play. We have to set up last chance 2024. I miss. Okay, so it will be a J. Yeah, it'll be a course with a J. J for Johnson. So it's the Jeremiah Earth course. I don't know where that is, but yeah, that's where it's going to be. And it's going to be 12 guys, right? Yep, 11 runners up, and then one spot would have been for second place. So I think Byron Nelson was second in September. He won in October, which made his spot no point. But Fit Gassie's here. All right, so let's see. Beanborn, Amanda, Boo Weekly. I don't think they did well. Coulthard, O'Hara, Fazio, and Cabrera, Baron, Sergio. I wish it was Sergio. So none of these guys. All right, so I see L's. Do you see Weekly? Let's see. Oh, Boo Weekly was. I run on Okie doke. Let's go. Mangrum or Campbell? Mangrum or Campbell? There's Campbell, but not the right Campbell. That's Michael. We need Chad Campbell. I think it was Chad Campbell who took second place. That was in April, and I don't know if I have the laptop for this game. Mangrum Campbell. There's Chad Campbell. I think he did take second place. Mangrum, there we go. So that's 4. Herbert and Bubba Watson. There's Herbert. There he is. Okay, great. Hamilton and Toms. Bob Hamilton and Toms. There's Tom's Hamilton. Bob Hamilton. Okay, there was Todd Hamilton. David Toms. Gezzy. There's Vic Gezzy. Anthony Kim. I don't see Anthony Kim. That's unusual. Penna for Plank. I don't see. I see Jim Tanessa, but he's won. So Kim Penna for Bank. There's Kim Penna for Plank. And there's Penna for Plank. Has to be right here. There we go. We got our 12. The Jeremiah Earth course. Now, of course, I don't have those courses, but no, it doesn't matter. All right, so 42,000. It was April, right? Yeah, I beat Chad Campbell. Good. All right, so we're going to do the runner-up for 2024 for 70s and 10s. So there's nine golfers for 5 spots. So yeah, it's 5 out of 9. The top golfer after the first, second, and third rounds, as you're not already qualified, will get in, and then there'll be 2 wildcards. Jerry Pete and Jordan Steve have a little bit of an advantage. They just can't. They can be as low as 7th and still get in. So let's tee off from Colonial. Dave Hill Eagles. Jerry Pate, 4 straight birdie. That's great. 5th straight birdie, so he's at even. All those bogeys. And he gets a 6 under par to go to -1. All right, so the leader is Dave Hill. So Dave Hill is the first runner-up, -4. John Skleed, Lee Trevino, J.C. Sneed, and Hideki Matsuyama, all -2. J.B. Holmes +7, yikes. Tony Finau and Jordan Spieth are at +1. Yeah, top 5, but yeah, Pete and Spieth are, well, Spieth is tied for 7, so we don't know. Well, anyway, yes, Glee took second place to Blix in match play. That's why he's there. So Dave Hill is the first runner-up after Jason Day. All right, round 2, fight. JB Holmes Eagles goes to +5. Oh, good for you. Lee Trevino, another birdie, goes to -5. Lee Trevino, front 6 under on the front 9. So Lee Trevino might actually get the next. Holy fuck! Did Lee Trevino just hit a 59? He did! Lee Trevino came home in a 59 out of freaking nowhere at Colonial. How the hell did he do that? What a card. Okay, so he was -2. And then all of a freaking sudden, look at this. Birdie on 1, birdie on 2, birdie on 3, birdie on 6, birdie on 7, birdie on 9, birdie on 10, birdie on 12, birdie on 14, bogey 15, but birdie, birdie, birdie. A 59 would have won any tournament. If Trevino did that in a normal tournament, he automatically would have won because of his numbers. But because he's done it here, well, he was the top guy. Dave Hill second. John Squee -2. Right now, JB Holmes is last. Pate is 5th, and Spieth is 6th. So they both would qualify because, there's 5 wildcards, and then Spieth has to get to 2 spots. Yeah, he can't be 8th or 9th. So Lee Trevino out of freaking nowhere. That's why he's a fucking icon. Let's tee off again. Another birdie. Dude. Repeat par. Why is that? Like for minus. Oh, because it was a -6 round or something? Did we have an option or something? People around. Oh, yeah. We don't like that. Dave Hill gets a 500 back 9. He is in the lead, but and Lee Trevino second. Jerry Pate -6 is next. So Jerry Pate does get in. Yeah. Hill and Trevino qualified. Then it's next. It's Jerry Pate at -6. JC Snead -4. Finau and Holmes are in the bottom 2. Spieth is 6th, but Spieth, remember, has to be top 5. So that screws 5th place over. So we know this. Pate, Hill, Dave Hill, Jason Day, and Lee Trevino are all in. So there's 2 wildcard spots up for grabs. Hill, Trevino, and Pate can't get it because they've already done it. So right now, JC Snead is trying to hold on for that next spot. Here we go. And that's it. Hill, Trevino. JC Snead beats John Squee by a stroke. So JC Snead moves on. And it will be Squee. Well, Squee's at -7, so he would be next. So Hill, Trevino, Pate. So Snead number 4, because Jason Day's number 5. And then John Squee is number 6. Spieth finishes last. A 5 over par. And because of that, if Spieth had finished even 6th or 7th, he still would have made it in. So Hill wins, Trevino 2nd, JCC 3rd, John Squee 4th, Matsuyama 5th, missing by a stroke, -6. Jerry Pate was already in anyway, -6. JB Holmes is out at -3. Tony Finau and Jordan Spieth are out. So all Spieth had to do was not finish in the bottom 2. If he had even par, he would have been at -3. He would have been tied with Holmes for 7th, but they would have given Spieth the benefit of the doubt, which actually would have screwed Squee. Yeah, it would have screwed. Yeah, because Hill, Trevino, Snead, and Pate were all in, and Jason Day. So Squee would have been eliminated. Spieth would have gotten in, and Squee would have been screwed. I know, Squee will get in. So commiserations to Matsuyama, JB Holmes, Finau, and Spieth. They are all out of it. So the true split is 5-1. Wow, only one guy from the 70s got through in the wild card. So it's a 7-11 split. So 11 guys from the 2010s, 7 from the 70s, 10 from the 90s, and 8 from the 80s. So right now, the low number is 7, which means that, it'd probably be just the top 7 scores will move on. Like in the 90s would be 10 guys. Top 7 scores count towards determining who you face, like which pairing will happen this year. So 5 out of 6 guys were from the 70s for the wild card. Matsuyama, Speed, Fina, or Jason Day be the only guy, and he got in because he took second. So Matsuyama, Speed, Fina, Holmes, and Holmes. 4 guys from the 2010s, they couldn't do it. So the guys from the 70s just power through. It was a 6-6 split for 70s and 10s for like winning tournaments. But it's 11-7. So 11-7 split. So I don't know what will happen, but so that's how everything will finish today. And next week we finish we start the last thing, and that's the early 60s, and then we'll have, of course, next Sunday will be the play down wild card shit for 40s and 2000s. So hope you enjoy everything. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm gonna do